was waking up getting racks in the morning.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Cowboys coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion, Houston Texans, and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They are ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and we got the best seats in the house.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third down, Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your
pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Carry here for Vaughn. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll run here with Vaughn. The ball comes out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard. They timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back Deuce Vaughn headed back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That's caught by Lamb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Vaughn. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. They'll throw again. Dak. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have...
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with, unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over once more. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. And in motion, it's Diggs. He'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Stroud. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Running is Vaughn, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll look underneath here, finds Vaughn. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On play action, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. His 1st catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And it'll be a short pickup that's offside. Not enough for the 1st down.
On the quick, hey, on the quick.
Automatic 1st down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Powell now to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The kickoff team is out on the field, And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud to throw. That's complete to Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Dak to throw. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Prescott again. That one caught by Tucker.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Automatic 1st down.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. To the air again, Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's got it. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead
left in the
into
NFL
the intermission.
season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Stroud to throw here on first down. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. That's a pickup of 17. It's good for a Texans first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. To throw is Stroud. That's going to be caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Powell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Prescott now. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Prescott. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. This brought him out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 5.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's had all sorts of ball control problems in this one. Let's take you back through the moments. Nothing gets you in a coach's doghouse or next to the coach faster than fumbling the football. He's done it multiple times. Very big hole for his team to dig out of. On play action, here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. That the linebacker, Christian Harris.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
They look to run with Mixon. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the tight end, Stover. Here's 2nd and 6. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start, offense.
Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Diggs on the reception. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
To be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start with great field position, up at their 45. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw on the move is caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Prescott. That one caught by Tucker. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They will work the middle with Mixon. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Give running right. It is Mixon. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Victory formation here as he's down 2-E. And the Texans have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So it's a win here for the Texans. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans. They are your Super Bowl 61 champion. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.